Welcome back to our daily show. Here's CJ. 10:19, welcome back. 18th day of January on this Thursday morning. It could be a ladies' night. Is it in the morning or afternoon, your event? Bad bumper music. I thought maybe if it was a nighttime thing, I don't know. It was fun while it lasted. Abigail Parker back in studio with Nourished Revival. How is 2024 starting off?
Oh, it's going by way too fast, but it's so good.
Really? Well, that's a good thing.
Yes.
It means you're working hard.
Yes, absolutely. The time's going by.
Have you picked up a little bit of steam?
We're getting there, right?
Yeah.
Everybody is all excited about the new year, new goals.
It seems like, for a lot of us anyway, we have grand ideas, and then by the third day, it's like, no, well, maybe not like for... I'll be honest about myself real quick, Abigail. I was at home yesterday because I had my tire blow out on me, and I had a guy riding my butt, so I couldn't get off the road, and my tire fell off the rim or slipped off of it. It was a nightmare scenario.
Yeah.
Anyway, I was sitting there and thought, you're doing dry January. But man, there's just something about a good silver bullet right now that'll get you through the day. And I was at home anyway. I wasn't here in the office just in case the boss is watching. But my New Year's resolution of just having a dry January ruined within 17 days.
Well, the question I always ask with stuff like that is, did you want to do it or did you feel like you needed to do it? Because there's a difference.
Yeah, I wanted to do it. I don't think need was the thing. It was just more of a, a stressful day.
Yeah.
I want to watch, Fox News and yell at the television because I don't agree with them or something, whatever's on.
Yeah.
Kind of a want.
You can't be mad if you wanted to do it, feeling like you're choosing to do it.
That's true. So it's
totally different.
But if I needed it, that's when we have to probably start talking to some folks.
To put it the right way.
Probably already need to do that. But with that being said, I think it's really cool that you're doing some unique things. And the way you're doing it is so unique because you aren't abrasive. You're putting out information that actually is really kind of connecting to so many folks because the one with, is it okay to eat candy? Is it okay to do this? Yes, if you do it with this type of moderation or you have this type of plan in mind. But this is unique. 5 secrets for healthy eating on Saturday at what time?
10 a.m. It is virtual, though, and
cool.
will be recorded. So if you can't even make it for the 10 a.m., you still register, and the recording will get sent out after. So it's really open to anybody to be able to attend.
You're a saint. It's going to be 4 degrees. It's promise I didn't just come off the farm. It's going to be 4 degrees. It's going to be 4 degrees on Saturday morning. It's going to be cold. So turn your Zoom on and learn about some things that might be able to help put you in a good mood on a cold, brisk Saturday morning and get you propelled for the weekend and 2024 as a whole. Now, whenever we talk about these 5 secrets, you can't give me any of them today, obviously. I would assume you can't. I mean, you could, but then that's, the whole point of the thing is to go watch the 5 secrets. But can you give me a synopsis? Look at that fancy word for for what this will encompass.
I did come prepared that I was going to give away one of my secrets for you because I had a feeling that you would ask.
She's a professional, a veteran. That's a veteran guest right there. That's a veteran move.
I've been on here one too many times.
So I will ask you for the one secret to get us all started.
You're talking about how you were giving up drinking for the beginning of the year. And my one secret I'm going to go over kind of goes along with that. If you are feeling like you need to give up things, is that you don't have to give up your favorite foods in order to be healthy.
Really?
We'll be diving into that as one of our
now
secrets.
I'm intrigued here. So let's say we don't have to go into it because that's the point of you signing up for the class. But I got to ask. You're telling me my favorite food in the world is, I hate to say this, is a Big Mac without lettuce. I don't know why. I just love that damn sandwich. I could eat it all the time. I could eat that and still be healthy.
Oh, absolutely.
No way!
I love the word balance. I had a client call this morning, and that's exactly what we were talking about, was the word balance.
Yeah.
And with balance, it means that you can still fit into your diet all of the things that you do enjoy.
Yeah. So with this masterclass, what time again?
It's at 10 a.m.
10 a.m. It's going to be how long?
It's an hour.
Oh.
So it'll be,
Yeah.
I'll talk for about 45 minutes or so, and then we'll do Q&A at the end if anybody has any questions.
Really cool. So as you go through this, what's the format of it? Is it more of a lecture up front and then we go into the Q&A, or is it how is the audience going to perceive this?
You know, I am a big fan of saying I don't like to talk to people. I like to talk with people.
Yeah.
So I very much like to have it open interaction. I know sometimes people feel uncomfortable with that, where they just want to be quiet. I used to be that person myself. Hard to believe probably now, but I used to be that person where I was like, I don't want to talk. I want to stay quiet, which is totally fine. But for the people who are there wanting to engage more and dive into getting some answers for themselves, absolutely, it'll be where I'll be talking, providing the information, and we can have a conversation about it.
Yeah, and you know, how important is that for your work you do with clients? Because I'm sure they're not going to be as receptive if you talk to them, and as opposed if you just talk with them, like you just said. How does that help you with your interactions and your relationship with your clients?
You know, there's a great analogy that I like to use with client work, and that is my clients are driving the car. They are the ones in charge of where we're going, and I'm in the passenger seat just helping guide them. So whenever I have conversations with clients or people in general, it's you get to tell me about what's going on for you, and I'll be here to support you and help to get you where you need to go. But you're the one that's really in charge of what we're going to be talking about and what happens.
And does it surprise you, or does it surprise them whenever you have that initial conversation about how the kind of role is? Does it surprise them a bit, going, Wait, you're serious here? Like, I have control of the wheel? And does that ever happen or come up?
Nobody ever seems really surprised by it, but I can tell a difference between our first call and the second one immediately. The first one, they're always like a little nervous, like, what's going to happen? And then the second one, it's like they just talk and it's fine. Like, they know what's happening and it's great.
That's incredible. Someone just called me from Tampa, Florida. That's weird. Yeah. I'll call you as soon as I can. With that being said, probably my uncle. Whenever I talk with you, I think it's really important that you come on the show, because whenever you're working with somebody on this type of journey here, you need to be able to really tell who they are as a person. And I think there's nobody better in what you need to do for a folk than what you're doing now. Because, I mean, you could have Broomhilda over there screaming at you and going, why are you doing this? This is stupid. Wake up. But whenever you have somebody that's compassionate, that knows what they're doing, and that's calm-mannered and is easily approachable, I'm sure it leads to a lot of success for the folks that you do work with.
Oh, absolutely. And, you know, thinking about whenever I approach your diet and nutrition, I am not looking at just like judging you for what you eat. And people feel that way a lot whenever I say I'm a nutritionist. They're like, oh, please don't judge me. And it's like, no, that's absolutely not what I'm doing. I'm not here to judge you. I'm here to help you get where you want to be. And I think people feel that often whenever they're used to talking about their health and going to the doctor.
Yeah.
The doctor is going to judge them, telling them, well, you shouldn't be doing that. You need to do this instead. And that's not where I come from at all. I very much pride myself on actually getting to know the people who are wanting to work with me and helping them instead of telling them.
Exactly. And now take me through some of the folks you work with. What's the demographic? Do you get a lot of younger folks in this, or are we looking more of middle of the ninth hole?
I work with a lot of people who are getting to be that older adult, kind of thinking maybe about retirement, menopausal women at that age even, especially, where things are starting to shift in their health and they're starting to notice that maybe they don't feel as great as they used to. Their energy is starting to be lower. They're not feeling like they want to do all of the things that they used to do. Their weight's starting to shift. Maybe they're having more aches and swelling kind of randomly happening. And it's the people who are saying, I want to take control of my own health. I don't want to have to rely on any other medication or somebody else to take care of me. I want to take charge for myself.
Well, and that's a great point, too. And just thinking out loud here, you can always tell when someone's in that transition, and women or men both. I mean, you can easily tell when somebody's in that, you know, they were just middle of age, middle of life, and now we're getting kind of in that transition of senior, you know, aging and all of that stuff. And you can always tell the difference from somebody that ate healthy, that hydrated themselves with drinking plenty of water in that transition than you can when someone doesn't. And I'm not picking on anybody because I'm sure that's what's going to happen to me. I'm going to have 5 years of looking like somebody just hit me with a Mack truck. But it seems, you know what I'm talking about? It seems like there's always that transitionary stage, and you can tell when you're really feeding your body the right amount of food and any type of hydration, any type of vitamin compared to if you don't.
Absolutely. And that's exactly what got me into nutrition in the first place.
Really?
I wasn't caring at all what I ate, and it didn't matter. The only thing I really had an issue with was my sugar cravings were the worst. My weight would fluctuate. And my energy was kind of funky, but I thought like those are all normal things. Like your weight fluctuates and you have energy issues, whatever. But the sugar cravings, I was like, this is something that I really don't like having to deal with. And as I got into nutrition more, realizing how nutrition affects you now, I started to actually learn how nutrition affects you so much down the road. And that was what really sparked my interest.
That's a wild thing, too, because the long-term effects that can happen whenever you're 20 years old that hits you when you're 35, 40, or even a little bit later if you keep that lifestyle are damning.
Yes.
You know?
There's the saying of I'm not just living for today.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what I like to think of with nutrition and taking care of yourself. It's not just about today.
No, 100%. And now with this on Saturday at 10 o'clock, the Zoom link, is that on your Facebook?
So you can go to my Facebook page. The event is on there that you can get the link to register. Or if you want to make it really easy, just go to my website. We love easy.
What's the
So NouriskedRevival.com.
I knew it.
You knew that.
I knew it. I've heard that like 3 times.
Yeah, just go to NouriskedRevival.com, and there is a button you click that says register now right on my homepage, and you sign up there, and then the email gets sent out to you immediately with the Zoom link. I'll also send a reminder out day of, so you have that link as well.
And what we'll do is we will link that Zoom link into our on-demand, so that when I send it to you, that will have it in there. So that way anyone on RiverBender.com that watches the interview on demand later on can just click on that link. You're signed up, and what I love is that incentive of no pressure if you can't get logged in at 10. It's recorded, and how much is the registration cost?
Oh, it's free.
What?
This is free.
Oh, get out of here. You can't do this to yourself. Free?
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome. Now, are you looking to do more of these type of seminars and type of Zoom meetings?
Absolutely. This will be something that I'm hoping to do at least quarterly this year.
I mean, seriously, Abigail, I mean this. Whenever I first met you, I thought this is going to be something cool because you had this vision and you're putting in the work to do it. Sometimes, and I was a business owner too and all that, and I did a little bit of consulting, and when I talked to people, it was like, you got to put the legwork in. You can't just, put your services out there, do classes, make sure you're open to the public and they know that you're willing to talk to them, and you're kicking ass doing that, Abigail. I mean that. Keep it up. And for more information, Nourished Revival, we've already talked for like 20 minutes.
How did that happen?
I don't know, maybe 15, but I do have to talk to National Great Rivers Museum. They have some cool stuff coming down the pipeline, and they're here now. But Abigail, I always appreciate talking to you. You're always welcome on this show. I love what you're doing, and for more information on how you can sign up for this really cool Zoom class at 10 a.m. on Saturday, or whenever you want to get on afterwards, it'll be available at RiverBender.com/daily show with hyperlinks on the on-demand interview. And best of luck to this on Saturday. Let me know how it goes, and anytime you want to come back on, you know where to find me.
Thanks, DJ.
10:31 the time on this Thursday morning, 10:32, but who's counting? We'll take a quick break, and our conversations will continue after this.